Yes, it is. Hello and welcome back
I,
to what?
well, I think the names are all mixed up.
They are? Oh yeah, they
Yes.
are. I'm gonna have to change that. There
I
we
think
go.
that's not my name.
Yeah, I was like, it does look a little bit weird.
I'm not used to being on that side of the screen. I'm supposed to be
Yeah,
on this side of the screen.
yeah. There we go. I think it's fine now. Is it right?
Mm. Yes, now
Yes.
it's her.
Whoop, whoop.
Hooray!
Okay, so hi
What?
everyone and welcome back to Aurora Skies. Unfortunately, Richard or Tabaxi, he is not joining us today. He has gotten a case of the Rona, it seems like, so he is on bed rest, I guess. And I'm coming out of a cold or maybe Rona as well, so I don't know. So I'm a little bit tired, but I'm gonna try to keep the energy up, or I'm just gonna point and shout at the PCs. I can do that too.
Yeah. Throw monsters at us until we die.
And they're complaining. They are actually complaining to me. They're like, "Oh, why are you throwing such difficult monsters at us, Sarah? It's so difficult."
No, 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 no. No,
Yes,
we
you
were
are.
just asking that you please read up on your monsters before using them.
I did read up on them.
You,
I
There
just
is,
did.
not the numbers.
there
What?
is a
Hi,
difference.
Peaches. What do you mean? No, I'm not gonna play now. I'm just gonna play for the stream and all the beautiful people.
Well, okay. We'll be in chat. Have fun.
No. Well, I mean, I am creative, so I can make it.
Make shit. You can make shit
We'll
up.
just have storytelling hour
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
for the
Don't do
viewers.
Once
that.
upon a time, there was
Oh.
no.
Oh, that reminds me. Oh my gosh, like when
Just
I was
pure improv
yeah,
with Sarah
when I
alone.
had to baby or babysit a kid, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, Sarah, I want you to tell me a story." I was like, "Yeah." Uh, there once was a bear who accidentally ate his friend. No, 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 I don't mean that. And she was like, "What? She ate her friend?" I was like, "No, that's not canon." But she didn't understand, so so don't let me loose with children, which is funny because I'm gonna be a teacher. So
Poor kids.
yeah.
You go, Mama, I'm traumatized.
Mama.
The mean teacher lady killed my friends. Well, the imaginary ones, anyway.
Oh no.
Those kids, they'll have no chance in life.
I know, right? Yeah, no chance. Anyway, welcome everybody. And yeah, today we are playing the Aurora Skies, which is a campaign that follows a couple of mercenaries slash adventurers who are traveling this world in
Pursuit?
Pursuit?
pursuit.
I'm a writer. I know words.
For sushi.
In pursuit of answers and well, also trying to stop whatever is happening to their homeland, which is the crater. And yeah, there are strange mystical beings that they've never seen before. And last session, the players came to this village called Bardford, and yeah, they were being attacked by some sort of creature.
I was being attacked. These two sat on a roof.
No, I'm talking about the villagers that nobody else cares for, but I do because they are special to me. And
They're all named Glenn.
Glenn is not there. No, no, no. He's down in Syndra. Yeah, so they set up an ambush and fought a howler. That's out of context. They don't know that, but it's a big, scary, howling thing. that scared and startled the cute little dwarf who was...
The traffic cone of death.
Yeah.
And the donkey.
Oh yeah, the
Oh
donkey
yeah,
as well.
the poor donkey.
Yeah, the little donkey.
Big
Yeah.
double D.
And we just finished off when the sun was rising again, and you were doing what?
And I've taken a very bad internal wound that
Oh,
still
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
plagues me.
Yes,
Well, we were. Did we do a rest thingy? I can't remember.
I think you did.
We did.
Yeah, we took a
Yeah,
rest for
we took a short rest
Yeah.
short rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
because you guys wanted to run off into the forest looking for more horrible.
Yeah, because it
Man-eating
went so well
beasts.
the first time.
Well, we're worried this is Junior and Mummy and Daddy are going to come and pay us a visit.
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather be here than in the woods if they
Oh.
do.
Well,
But
the woods
yeah.
are cozy. No, they're not.
it's
Well, so the sun is coming up, I guess.
Yes.
yeah,
And-
we pushed this thing out of the way since it was like leaning up against the door so we can let the freaking villagers out.
Okay. Yeah. You're gonna have to make me some strength checks together.
That big.
Yes, it is huge.
It
big.
is it's almost as big as a house.
Yeah, and
It's as big as a horse.
Does someone want to
Well,
help?
you
the
read the
horses are
description.
pretty big. They weigh a ton.
Someone want to help me move it?
I can. Let's see. I have.
I'm not- I mean, strength isn't really.
I can. I can. I'll help.
Okay,
Push it.
so you get to roll with advantage, Mark, but since you are...
No, here we go. Oh,
So
I've
it's
got
a
to make
straight,
it.
I think.
Do you want me to make a Constitution saving throw to see if I can actually do it?
Yes.
Or I'm in
Yeah.
too
Yeah.
much pain?
Yes, you have to do that every single roll.
It's a saving throw, isn't it?
Yes. And I think the DC was 16
Hey.
or
15.
something.
15.
15,
15. Yeah, I've got it written down.
22,
Oh, yeah.
yes, you pass
Anything.
it. So you managed to do it. So roll me a advantage pure strength roll, I guess. Yeah. You managed to
Modified
move
20.
it with the help of Karasim. You, both of you pull it and drag it and slide it across the forest
Is
ground.
this thing decaying at all
Forest?
at any point? Or is it just like a dead animal? Or is it starting
It's
starting
just
already
a
to decay?
dead animal.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Because I asked that last time. I think that these things are not decaying in any
No.
like
No.
no disappear.
Nothing unnatural.
I'm losing
Yes.
words.
Ha ha!
You're contagious.
I know. I am my charm and my less wit.
There it is.
STD,
Less wit.
Sarah transmitted disease.
You're killing me every single time. Oh my god.
The Queen of the Sluts should have an STD.
Oh my god. Why you guys? You are so mean. Yeah.
We're sweet and cuddly.
Yeah, you are. Not really. You guys should hear them after the stream. They're like, oh my god. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Anyway, so you drag the beast from the door that has kept the villagers inside.
Not that they seem to want to come out, but now
No.
they can if they want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it does take quite a while before they show their face. So the man that you guys met last time, the hunter, he opens like a little tiny spring in the door and just peeks out, and then he steps out and closes the door behind him, and
He's the only one that comes out.
yeah.
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 Yeah,
at the
your
moment.
biggest fan.
Holy shit, what the fuck is that?
Well,
don't know.
whatever it was, it's dead.
Yeah. Good hunting game, I like it. Good. You guys okay? And he looks at you, especially you, Fenyang.
Well, I fought it face to face. They sought the refuge of the roofs.
Yeah, tactical advantage, yeah, I get that. Yeah. Alright, yeah, thank you. I mean, we don't really have anything to bestow on you except for a roof over your head for, I don't know, at
That
least a
is-
light night.
It is all
Do
I
you-
require.
Do you maybe have a healer of any kind, or someone who knows their way around medicine?
We did, but I mean, she had to leave, so she left about a week or a week and a half ago, right before this whole shenanigans started. So,
Shenanigans. Yes, that's a word you can use.
I mean, dude, I just trying to keep it positive.
I want to ask a question.
Sure.
Have you ever encountered more than one of these in your town when it attacks?
I mean, we haven't really, we haven't known what it is.
But it roars. Have you ever heard
Yes.
more than one roar? We want to
No,
know if
just
there are
one.
more out there.
Yeah, just one. But I did hear, we did hear like a couple of things moving about, separated from that, I think. Like I said,
Yeah,
with,
the little things are in the whole
Yeah.
Small
trap
things.
over there.
Kind of him like jogs over with his staff and opens up the trap door and uses his trident to spear one of the things and
Oh,
get
shit.
it up. Ta-da!
oh damn. Alright. You think those little buggers were the things that we were scared of?
Well, it's probably those that were crawling around on the rooftops, anyways. You would have noticed if it was this guy.
There wouldn't be much of a roof left if it was this thing.
Yeah. As I said, thank you. I don't know how we should ever repay you, but we're really happy for it. But just a question, like, do you think that there are others lurking around?
Probably.
Right.
Hopefully not this big, but there are reports of weird stuff all over the place.
Oh, really?
So you're a hunter, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Master, yeah, thingy. Could you maybe point to the big ass footprints in the mud? Help us track this thing?
Yeah, sure. Of course. Now that, this whole situation is taken care of, yeah, I think it sounds reasonable to go and hunt for some game because, yeah, we ran out of meat.
We want to track this thing to its lair.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I don't think you want to eat this. It
Yeah,
leaves
I'm a little bit
green.
hesitant about that as
Yes, no, don't.
Or wait, he like, reaches down and cuts a little bit off it with his pocket knife and snips it. Seeing as like
well. It smells kind of like
I mean,
sour meat. A little bit.
look at it.
It's not
Are you
so pretty.
honestly gonna put that in your mouth?
Yeah.
well, I've eaten Worse, probably.
Right. I wouldn't recommend that either way.
I don't know what that says about you, but yeah. No, I wouldn't no. Who knows? It might be contagious. You might both turn into those things. I don't know.
Uh, he takes out one of the phylacteries he hasn't used yet,
Oh.
puts it
Okay.
in there, just for
Yep.
safekeeping.
Yep. All right. Yeah. We just give me a second and I can talk to the others and just get them back.
Could we leave Dingy with you
Who?
here?
Oh,
Dingy.
the ass. Yeah. Sure.
I don't think he appreciates that kind of language, but still.
Actually, what would you guys say about us purturing it? Getting it off your hands. We do need some sort of animals to help us pull things and stuff because
We do need meat. I mean animals.
no, I'm not. That is
No,
definitely not what I meant.
He turns to Lyra, like glares at him. Her, sorry.
Her?
We are Lyra.
Yeah.
We are not eating Dingy.
No, that is definitely not what I had in mind.
We do not eat friends.
You don't eat ass.
I very slowly and quietly just walk away.
Good. Regardless, just
Friends
think about
don't
it.
let friends eat ass. No.
We'll give you. I mean, we're fucking desperate here, so yeah. Let's say 50 gold.
We can't sell our friend. We need our friend. He's helpful.
Fine. Discuss it. I'll be right back. And he goes in and is away.
Glares back at Lyra. We're not selling Dingy.
I haven't
Dingy's our
said we
friend.
should sell him.
No, you said we should eat him. That's worse.
No. I kind of insinuated that that's what the hunter was thinking, but hey,
We don't
I don't
eat
know.
friends.
people out here in the forest
He
haven't had
kind
food in a
of
few
stalks
days.
off to find Dingy.
Yeah. He's in the little hut that you
Yeah,
guys...
he's over here, right?
Yeah, he is.
He's eaten all the flowers in the house.
Yeah.
Well, he was kind of freaking out, so... but when you open the door, you just find him actually lying on the ground, surrounded by hay bales and stuff. But he has eaten a little bit. It seems like munched at a couple of hay straws, but he looks super tired and just exhausted.
Oh, poor guy. He sits down next to him and pats him on the head. And scratches behind the ears. Yeah.
He likes it.
Yeah. Sits there and cuddles the ass. Waiting for the hunter to come back.
Right. Where is Lyra and Fenyang?
Well, also waiting for what's his name to come back.
You haven't asked his name, just so you know.
No, he never did.
No. Yeah, he gets out after about 10-15 minutes, and he has let's see, he has bow and arrow and all the kind of hunter stuff you would imagine. He is kind of like geared up to his teeth, basically. But he also has a tent, and you can see that he has provisions. He looks like, yeah, like he's going on a journey for a long time.
He looks like he actually knows what he's doing.
Yes, exactly. He looks like he
So,
knows.
Unlike
so
the
did the
heroes that they
others.
were.
They knew exactly where to go and hide.
Yeah, so he comes out and goes towards the hut where you are at. And, right.
Yeah. We ready?
I think so, Mr. Berko. Are all your organs where they should be?
They are where they should be, but I feel one or two are damaged beyond normal rest.
Right. Do you think that you can handle the hike?
Of course.
Because it's quite kind of a lot of, well, steep parts and stuff.
I am a Goliath. I live in the mountains.
Well, sure. And he,
He really doesn't like Mr. Bearclaw.
Let's see who gets cold first, shall we? Or starts to suffer from the altitude.
sure.
Give you a clue. It won't be me.
All right.
Are we
Come
done
along,
measuring
big
body
boy.
parts, or can we start moving?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Goody. Lead the way, Master Hunter.
Yep. And
Okay.
he takes suit and yeah, walks into the forest. And I'll say that Bearclaw, you need to make me a Constitution saving throw to see how well you are able to keep up. Because he is not, he is well rested and all of that. 20 on the roll, that's good. Yeah, you guys walk into the thick forest. It is really like the entire
Go.
journey here. It's been mostly open, vast grasslands and fields and things. But as soon as you guys venture upwards towards the slopes of the crater, the forest is immediately super thick. It's like, tree. Um,
There's a bunch of trees in the forest.
You can't see the forest because of all the trees.
I'm so tired today, I just can't. Make sure that I don't throw something really shitty at you. Oh gosh, yeah. And yeah, as he says, the trail becomes like it was a trail, maybe. Kind of difficult to tell, but this guy seems to know exactly where he is going. He heads into the thicket, and yeah, just make sure
Yeah.
that you guys are keeping up.
If
Yeah.
anyone's watching, I am sheen of sweat kind of thing, and I am favouring one side, or I'm trying to hide it.
And a little like leather traffic cone is everything that's visible above the undergrowth. Like, just like a leather shark fin making his way through the underbrush.
Yeah, that is so true. That's so cute.
Dun 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 dun. Dun.
Maybe we should put a flag on him or something so we can see where he goes.
One of those little sparklers.
Or like a hazard light.
Oh, make him a minion. Yay.
Well, the forest is not the natural habitat for like deep down dwarves. So
No.
every like four or five steps, there's a loud, annoyed curse in dwarvish. Yeah, fucking trees and frogs and shit everywhere. It's damp and not
Welcome to the forest,
Right up.
little guy.
Forests are made to be cut down.
So
No.
now you're not interested in everything and want to take samples and write about everything?
Well, this is not interesting. This is just annoying.
What do you mean annoying? This one is actually used for, certain, certain effects to make sure that it's, like painkillers. Kind of. That one is a hallucinogen.
Ooh, which
And-
one?
He points to a couple of mushrooms and flowers and gives you like a tour of the forest a little bit, and it seems like he is actually doing it a little bit to let Bear Claw catch his breath a little bit. So
Oh, he's a good guy after all.
Yeah, that just puts me in a bad mood.
of course he does. Of course he does. I would not suspect anything less.
This is actually someone sort of trying to help someone that's not be able to pull their full weight is actually completely against the Goliath sort of clan thing. So
Yeah.
I'm not happy. A little bit embarrassed even.
Hmm.
The dwarf keeps cursing about the small mushrooms. They can't grow big when there's not a cave around.
What do you mean can't
What?
grow big when there is a cave around? What?
It picks up one with a mushroom at random. See, this is a small mushroom. Mushrooms are supposed to be this big, and like waves with his staff.
Seriously?
These are stunted. It's all this fresh air and forest
Hey, don't
and sunshine.
throw that
and-
one away. It's kind of a delicacy down in Sindra, so
Yeah, mutter something and
yeah, he goes
Tosses
and
it
picks
there.
it up.
he throws it to him, not
Oh,
just on
okay,
the ground.
yeah. Thank you.
What game can we expect to find out here?
Well, the
What'll
usual,
be-
elk, deer, on occasion a bear or two. Seen those
Oh,
around.
well, good to know.
Yeah.
Are there any game still here with these things roaming around?
Yeah,
Have you
it
seen
was,
any game lately?
Well, I mean, I saw a couple of rabbits only a couple of feet away, but I'm thinking a little bit bigger.
That's a good sign at least.
Yeah,
that
definitely.
They haven't eaten everything,
Yeah.
whatever these things are and where they came from.
And also, like, the birds are singing and all of that, so that's usually a good sign. So, once it goes quiet, that's when you gotta start, thinking about if it's the right decision to venture even further. But, I think that we might actually, there is a spot about 2 hours trek west of here. Ruins of some sort, where I usually set up a camp and hide out. So,
Kind of scratches his head under the traffic cone.
what's your names, by the way? Feels kind of weird not to know your name. Do you have like a group name, or do we call you by your names?
Apparently, we're called Table 5.
Table 5. Right.
Yes, that's
Oh,
not
no.
going to work.
Yes.
Well,
Vampire.
That's what it says on the paperwork.
Table number 5. It says.
Oh, number 5. Table number 5. sorry.
Mambo number 5.
Yeah. That's the play on it. Table number 5.
What was you? And you were?
Yeah, my name is Tom for short.
Your name is Tom for short.
No, not that short.
I will throw big things at you guys. I will.
So not
Tomothy?
not short.
Thomas.
Office.
Yeah, Timothy for long. Sure. Shut up. Timothy, is that better? I'll smack you right
sorry.
to hell. You little bastard.
Oh, I'm too tired for this.
Guys, I don't think she's going to put her punches on this one.
No.
I will not actually. I am so tired. I have only slept for 4 hours last night, so yes, I will not hold my punches. So be careful.
Oh, we're so cute.
Thank you, but cuteness can kill. Trust me.
Yeah. Okay, well, we keep following Timothy
Yeah.
through the underbrush.
I'll just stride up to him and say, I am Fang Yang Bearclaw. You may call me Fang Yang. You may call me Bearclaw.
Just don't call him late for dinner.
Nice to meet you.
Kazim kind of dodges the question by making annoying comments.
He ignores you for that. He does grasp your hand, Bearclaw, and he looks you in the eyes, and after that he actually holds on and looks to your side, which is like it is
Punches you in the ribs.
And I sort of turn my body so the sides kind of.
Come on, man. I've seen wounded deer and stuff like that. That is not nice. I'm not calling you a deer, but I'm just calling you out that stop acting like everything is fine. Let me help you patch it out at least.
If you can help, I'll take that. But
Yeah.
in my world, everyone pulls their weight no matter what.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm doing as well. If, gotta make sure that you're on top of your game, because one misstep and, the bear might munch on you for dinner instead.
Fair.
Instead of you munching on it for dinner.
Yep.
Don't bite the bear.
Well,
Don't pet the dog.
it's pretty nice actually when you, have carried it home and stuff like that. And he starts looking in his supplies, and he finds he pulls out a bandage, and he finds some sort of plant, and attaches it to the outside of the wound, which he then he just takes this cloth and just ties around you very tightly, so it does hurt, but it seems like at least it's stopping the blood from going out, leaving you. So yeah, I mean, a bear steak, those are really fucking amazing. Actually, had one up in actually in the northern mountains one time, kind of close to the scorching, the scorched hills. Yeah, that was amazing. They know how to prepare steak, and that's good. That's good game.
I just quickly check the bandage. This is good work.
Thanks.
You know your stuff.
Yeah, got a little bit of help from the war, I guess. Learning by doing, as I say. So, whatever. All right, let's move on. And he starts trekking again.
Follow along.
Yeah.
He's I assume he's reading the prints, etc. I mean, I suppose they're not that hard to follow, being that beast.
He is following that. It seems like, but at several times you guys see how the prints are like going in different directions and all of that. So it seems like this beast has been wandering around quite a bit. So sometimes he takes you down a trail, and then that trail goes cold, and he starts going back a little bit, and yeah. So you find your way upwards, definitely.
So we're heading up towards the hills.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yes.
The kind of trots up to Timothy or whatever his name was. Tomothy, that was it. Well, Master Hunter, how old are these tracks? How long has it been wandering in the woods for before it came to attack us? Can you tell?
Really hard to tell. I mean, it was raining pretty heavily a couple of days ago, but these are, yeah, maybe 2 or 3 days old or something. The ones
So
we
it
were
has-
following back there were about a day or such, but you know.
So it probably has not returned to its lair in some time, or it doesn't have a lair, and it just
Yeah.
aimlessly wanders the woods.
Yeah.
And just saw your settlement as a ready source for food.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. That's concerning, definitely. I actually do want to check out this. There is a pack of wolves that hail from that area where I have set up camp mostly. So I'm just thinking that if we go there, we might get some clues, because if those poor little bastards have been killed, then we can assume that that one did it in or something like that. Maybe. I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
Would that in any way help us find where this thing came from? That should be our main concern, I would think.
Yeah.
The repercussions of its destructive roaming, so to speak, is unfortunate, but of a secondary concern to
Yeah.
finding where it came from and stopping more of them arriving.
Alright, you're thinking that... Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Depends on what you think I'm saying. If you think I'm saying that this thing arrived here from somewhere else, then probably.
I mean, I would doubt it, but
It's not you've never seen anything like this before or heard stories of anything like this before,
no.
then it's a safe bet to say that it does not belong here, and either it came here on its own and is a part of a migratory pattern of some sort, or someone brought it here. I'm not quite sure which one is.
Someone brought it here. Who the fuck would be able to do that?
Well, you can do a lot of interesting things if you put your mind to them.
Oh, you mean magic? Yeah. Ugh. Sure. I'm more tangible, I want to be able to see and feel the stuff that,
Oh.
But yeah,
Your-
if
your
you're
eye-
suggesting that they might have come from outside the crater, well, I'll tell you, I'll be the first one to, give you 100 gold pieces for that theory. So, if that was true, maybe even 1,000. Should we make it 1,000?
I'm not a betting man, and I'm not about to start.
No, he wasn't talking about a bet. He just said that he would give you 1,000 if that was right.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
Well,
It was a way to utter my total
disbelief.
disbelief. Yes.
But
But we'll
see,
keep you to that
yeah.
when we find out.
Yeah, of course you will. Should.
But even if I'm not saying that it's the only explanation, I'm just saying that it's a explanation,
Yeah.
and it could as easily come from above as below, so to speak.
It didn't have wings.
And doesn't really have to if someone brings it.
But who the fuck would bring it here?
Someone that has bigger someone with sinister plans.
Yeah, if you ask me,
Or-
I know a couple of them.
I would think that if there is a someone behind all the reports of strange monsters in this entire region,
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure if that is better or worse than if it's just a migratory pattern of
I'd say
things.
it's worse. Maybe.
Mm,
Good
it's-
question. I don't
de-
know.
if it's just one. Then if it is one person that does this, or a group of persons, then we have the the disease by the neck, so to speak, and can cut it off by the root.
Yeah.
If it's a migratory pattern, then we have a bigger problem, because if something is making these things moving over here into the crater, then there's probably something even bigger and more dangerous on the other side.
Oh, fuck. Making me feel like a little boy again. What the hell? Scaring me with that kind of shit. But yeah. Kind of see your
So
reason.
you might be able to start to see our urgency, so to speak.
Definitely. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Any. Yeah, you guys have been talking as you have moved on
Yeah.
throughout the forest, and after about a 2-hour hike, maybe even 2.5, you reach a let's see, a little bit of a plateau per se. Let's see, I'm gonna bring you there if I can.
Oh no, she has a map for it.
Yeah, she
Run
does.
away!
Uh-oh.
It's not
We
raining.
don't stop there.
It's
We
not
don't
raining.
stop there. We just walk past it.
Okay, if you don't want to stop there, that is fine.
No,
is
show
fine
us
too.
your map.
Yeah.
We're in his hands, aren't we? So,
Yeah, because none of us can track for shit.
well,
At least I don't
not
think.
as well, not as, nowhere near as well as he can.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, streamers. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so sorry to all of you listening. I'm so sorry. That was
Oh.
super
What
scary.
happened?
When I switched the map, since I'm streaming it from my computer because you guys don't help me with that, I accidentally had in the rainfall filter and the sound effect, so it was super loud.
Oh.
So that's why I was freaking out. Did you hear that, babe?
I just heard you apologize.
Oh, okay.
Times and I was like, what is he?
Yeah, I accidentally just made people deaf. I'm so sorry.
Rip headphones.
Yeah, including me. I was trying to get this thing to, get the hell out of here because
The what?
Yeah, the
You said it
music.
wasn't raining.
Yeah, it's not raining, so why is it not?
Well,
Every
it is
effect
raining.
will be. Yeah, I know. It says that it's supposed to be. Maybe if we update, unless it's super high again. I'm gonna turn you guys down, so I don't kill the headphone users. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. Nope. Doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, there we go.
Actually, what?
Yeah, I can't make it stop raining.
Okay, we'll just
What
say it
kind
started
of
raining.
god are you?
Or, yes, I can. I'm gonna turn you down again a little bit because, yes, I have to delete this sound layer. Nope. Delete all sounds. Thank you. Delete all the light. Who's flickering? Yeah, it's... Yeah, I think it is. If you remove the torch. Aw. Oh yeah, fuck. Now I know. Configure. Ambience. There we go. There we go. I'm so sorry to everybody who was listening. Oh god. It was so loud, like, yeah. My reaction was 100% legit.
And
Okay.
I was thinking for a few seconds, what has she done?
Oh yeah.
What
happened then?
embarrassing thing has she done now?
Hey! I never do embarrassing stuff. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Jesus.
My name is Sarah, but thank you.
Uh,
Ba-dum-dum.
All right, yeah. So you come to this. It's a little bit higher up plateau, per se. I think, yeah, a plateau in the forest, and you see this. Yeah, this ruined building seems to have been lost for at least 100 years or more. Yep.
Good question.
Yep.
The horse, draft horse, is
Yep.
that supposed to be the hunter?
No, I'm fixing him right now.
Okay, yeah, and there's a few boar there as well. That's
What?
kind of scaring me. Yeah,
Where?
there's two giant boar
Oh
down
shit!
in the.
Yeah. That's
They're
remnants.
leftovers from the
Yeah.
past.
Yes. And the horsey is gone.
Smoof.
You're like, no.
Guys, did you see that horse?
Just disappeared on us.
Oh, you guys are so weird.
Is it? That's why you like us.
Yeah.
What do you say? Is this a like a? How the hell do you say it in English?
Say it in
Building,
Swedish?
old building foundation.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least 100 years old.
Oh. Where does Mr. Hunter does he have to lead us up here, and or does he have any tracks to follow, or it's still kind of taking the lead from him.
Yeah. No, he has led you here, specifically, seems like.
Hmm.
So, yeah. I'm gonna show his, how do I show his character portrait?
Show art.
Don't you right
Oh.
click on him and show character art?
There we go.
There we go.
This is what it looks like. So, older man with, yeah. Well,
Older man with torch. Have torch will travel.
sure. Yeah, so older man, pretty tanned, and has dark brown slash raven dark hair, stubby hair. He looks well traveled, so to speak. He has a, yeah, what's it called? Not a weathered, but rough skin and patches and stuff like that. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So he leads you up here, and you see that he walks around and looks at like different places and finds a nook and where he just like takes his hands and press them down within the rubble and brings out a what looks like a camp kit kind of thing. And he has harnesses and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, this is his hunting grounds, so to speak. And he starts, you know, organizing with it and stuff. And yeah.
Kasim kind of walks up to him and stands there looking at him for a few seconds before he speaks and asks him, like, does the trail end here, Master Hunter?
Call me Tom. No. But, I don't know about you guys, but you seem to have not brought your food. Or do you have food?
Oh, crap. Forgot our food. No,
mean- Obviously, since we were going into the woods, we would have brought our packs.
Yeah. So, mark
Yeah.
off a ration. Thank you.
let's see here. Inventory. Why is my inventory empty?
I don't know.
Because you forgot it.
No, everything. It's what the fudge? My whole character sheet is empty. All my spells are gone, and
No, that's wrong. Let's see.
something has happened.
What have you done?
No,
Okay.
it's
And I'm
rather
level
what
0.
did you did do.
I have
Lars.
done nothing.
No, I'm just complaining about Lars.
Oh,
What?
Yeah,
Shut up.
there we go. Thank you.
there we go.
I got my things
He was
back.
supposed to fix it. Did he fix it? No.
He made
I
it
told
worse.
you I was busy.
Well, I'm busy too, bitch.
Oh,
All right.
I have eaten.
Yes, good. So when he realizes that, yeah, you did actually bring food and stuff, he puts away his supplies again and just takes out like dried jerky and just starts eating it. And he rests on a pile of stones and just takes in the sight, I guess.
Kasim kind of walks around, examining this old house foundation before while he's eating his dried dwarf bread.
Tom,
Yeah.
what can you tell us about this ruin?
Well, don't know much about it. Nobody really does, but well, do you want to hear the wives' tales or do you want to hear the boring version? It's up to you.
Well, I mean, we are adventurers.
Sure.
My people put a lot of faith in wives' tales.
Oh, really?
They tend to come from fact, just
Alright.
exaggerated.
Cool. Yeah, that might be true. Maybe. I don't think it is though, because I've spent like several weeks at this point just here, hearing about at night. But yeah, here it goes. There are tales about this noble family or, high and mighty people who bought this mansion high up in the mountains. And, that they, drove out a couple of villagers or of the sorts to build up their fortress to make it, or not fortress, but estate. So they basically removed the inhabitants who lived here before, and didn't go so great. So it's said that the spirits of the dead wander around here and try to find, some sort of justice, I guess. Can't say I've seen anything like that. I don't believe in ghosts and that stuff. So yeah.
It's a bold statement in a world like this.
Well,
Yeah.
I know they're out there, but I don't. I don't know.
You might believe in ghosts, but you don't have to accept their existence.
True. Well, I mean, if there are ghosts here, I'm sure they don't have a problem with me, because otherwise I would have noticed, I think. So, actually I had the best nights of sleep here anyway, so I'm kind of a loner.
Is this thing here? Is that a fire pit?
No. It is fucking foundry.
It's fucking foundry.
Yeah, there we go.
It's okay. It's not there.
No, it's not
like
there.
the vanishing horse.
It was a ghost fire pit and a
Yeah.
ghost horse.
Ghost boars.
Is it about midday today? Is it about midday now?
Yes.
It is.
You guys can take a short rest, by the way.
Yay. Guys tries to find the darkest, dankest place
Mhm.
under a tree to sit down.
Yeah.
And finishes his food.
When you've been staying up here, have you looked through this place for trapdoors and
Oh yeah.
stuff or anything?
Yeah, definitely. When I was little boy, I used to come here actually quite a bit. Had some friends with me, and we were, exploring as kids do. Haven't seen anything, not even in the surrounding areas or anything. So, unfortunately. Except for this little nice hideout, I guess, and he just shows his supplies again. So yeah.
Just do the tracks lead through this place, or do they lead to this place?
Actually, when you're sitting down, the other ones did not realize that, but the place where you have
Me?
yeah, where you are, you notice that the moss and like mushrooms and the underbrush of the forest have been flattened. It does seem like something big has slept here, or at least laid down. And it does not look like one single like wolf or something like that. It looks bigger.
Once he notices that, he kind of gingerly packs up his lunch, stands up and says, "Mr. Hunter, please."
Yep.
Oh, Master Hunter. And he kind of points to the ground.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I think you found where it's been holding out.
Hmm.
And
That's-
he goes around and kicks the moss a little bit, and trying to see if there are anything, if there is anything leading to a conclusion, so to speak. And he does find you. I would say you have the most delicate nose, maybe. I would say, Karasim.
Yeah.
So you would smell that, yes, there is rotten flesh pretty close by, especially when he starts moving around your area. You notice that.
Perfect lunch spot.
Yeah, you notice that. Oh shit! Yeah, and he digs out a kind of a long piece of a leg, probably a
okay.
horse's.
I'm not gonna say the obvious joke.
Good. I don't know what it is, so.
Osteology joke, but I'm not gonna make it because it's too bad. But he kind of he kind of stalks after the hunter, but and kind of mutters a little dwarven curse, and this is incredibly unhelpful. Now we know where it sleeps, but we still don't know where it came from.
I mean, here we at least know that it's been at least eating here.
Hmm.
And where there is food, there's usually poo. And he starts looking around the area.
He kind of looks up at it like, okay, you
Yeah, I'm a loner, I did tell you. So.
you're. Is poo helpful?
Poo is helpful. It is.
I think I'm done with lunch. Put my food away.
Sorry.
Between the rotten meat and demon diarrhea, yeah.
How in Mountain's name is poo gonna help us find where this thing came from?
Hey, the poo says everything.
Ah.
You didn't know?
Hi.
Don't play with your food.
Oh my god. We're actually discussing poo.
Poo.
No, you are. You
Shut
are.
up! I was thinking in a way that a hunter might, okay?
I know, and we're not hunters, and we're kind of as confused as we are right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but he does explain, actually. He goes on a long tantrum, or not tantrum, but he does... no, but he does explain with quite a bit of fascination between it, and yeah, you can tell that, yes, he is a loner. It's not weird that he's talking about this, but he tells you, like, poo damn you, he talks about, like, yeah, how it can tell how the animal is, well, the physical state of the animal, and what kind of food it's been eating, and yeah, he goes into details that we're not gonna do, but yeah. And after quite a while, he like, ah.
I found some poo.
Yes, and he finds a big pile of poo in some shrubbery nearby, and he kind of looks at it, and then returns to you guys, and yeah.
Was it good for you?
What?
Never mind.
Kasim has actually found this incredibly enlightening. Has been following around with this book and like taking
Yep.
miniature notes about the information value of excrement.
Yep.
And starting to write, oh, that's an interesting thesis. If one could discern the demonic
Do-
nature of creatures from their excrement.
Actually, it's pretty
Duality
cool
of
if you think
dung.
about it. Like, that's actually how, trees and seeds and all of that kind of stuff spreads throughout the crater. That's how it does. By birds. Did you know that?
He kind of holds up a finger and turns to Lyra. Did you find any excrement in the in the closet of death in Sintra?
No, it was only shiny man-eating flowers.
Oh my god, Mark. She's talking shit. Yes, I am. Literally. I am. It's a shit stream. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's actually a very interesting theory. If this thing came from somewhere, and the man-eating plant Aurora thing is not from around here, but it maybe is taken from
Oh, damn.
somewhere.
It feels like you have an idea that you haven't quite formulated yet.
No, but that's the fun part. And he sticks his nose in, or his hood in the book and starts scribbling and writing stuff
Yeah.
down.
Well, what I can tell you is that it was definitely not a vegetarian. Definitely
You think?
not. Yeah, I think so. And I mean,
I found an arm in here.
Sadly, adventurers doesn't work like plants.
yeah, there was not gonna go into too much detail, but there was quite a bit of metal in there.
Metal?
So, yeah. Bones and all of that seems to have been, evaporated, but metal doesn't seem to have, yeah. It's pretty weird.
Metal
I don't know if
from
any
what?
of the adventurers had, from
Probably.
armor and weapons, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Can
That
we
must
tell-
hurt in the morning.
I would say, yeah. Kind of a steep
Maybe that's
praise
why
to
it was so
climb.
angry.
Because it had to pass metal.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
Does the poo tell you anything else?
no.
Anything more useful than it had a bad bowel movement this morning?
Well, sorry. But I will say I've never seen that kind of. Sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit. No.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like they are that kind of kind of hard to explain, but they do not seem to be any type of animal that I've ever seen, at least. There were some acids, I think, that I've never
Well-
seen before.
I think we can use our powers of deduction to say that this pile of steaming former adventurer probably was passed by the screaming monster.
Yeah.
And I was just wondering if you can gather any more information either about said screaming monster or where it actually came from. Because
Not
it's
really.
very fascinating knowing that it poos. Don't get me wrong, he's extremely sincere at this point. It is extremely fascinating to know that it poos,
Yeah.
and we know that it slept here for
Yeah.
some time, but we are still no closer to figuring out where it came from.
Why don't you have a little bit of faith? This
Faith
this
in-
thing Yeah, this thing takes time to find. Usually, sometimes the tracks go cold, sometimes they don't. But this is actually a good way because we know that it's been here. So, if you guys are ready, we can continue the path.
Lead on,
All right.
good sir.
And he continues to walk, looks over to Fenyang, and just gives like a little bit of a concerned look, like, "Are you okay?" kind of thing. He doesn't say, but
It is time that we leave, and I'll just walk off and then realise I don't know where I'm going.
yeah. He pats you a little bit on your back and just yeah, I'll take point.
Kind of waits until everyone has started moving. Looks around, takes out one of the flat trees he has in his backpack, and scoops up a bit of demon poo, corks it up, and puts it back in his backpack.
All right, write down demon poo in your
I'd rather-
inventory,
Let's see if everything crashes when I add something to my inventory.
especially if you
It
write
does.
demon poo.
When someone at some point casts shatter
Oh yeah.
on you, then
All my oh fuck! I have to add everything back into my inventory because everything's gone, and all my money's gone.
Okay, that is weird. We will have to fix that.
I'll fix that later. I'll just add
Yeah.
demon poo and add whatever I can remember from the
only
other.
thing you have in your inventory.
Yeah, demon poo. What did I have? I had demon poo. I had a the oxidized
Yeah.
dagger, and I had plant goo.
Yeah.
And did I take? I took something from the.
You've been taking
dogs.
samples from everything.
Yeah, I got various demon samples and demon poo.
Big bag of demon samples.
So you guys trek onward, and the hills are turning more
Live with the
into.
sound of music.
There are big cliffs that you guys have to steer around, and you notice that the animal did also do it because he points out a little bit here and there tracks and lets you know that okay, we're on kind of a good trail, it seems like, and it is leading from the higher altitudes, seems like. And I would like Fenyang to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw.
Yeah. And for the stream, why he is doing that is because last session he got attacked by this big beast, and
Viciously picked on.
yes, and he got what is it? What was
An
it?
internal wound off
Yeah.
a confirmed natural 20.
Yes, exactly.
His liver is falling out.
Yeah.
Something is falling out. Not
Something
sure what it
is
is.
not happy. But yes, you passed that one, so you grit your teeth and just stick to it. I would say that the human, which is Lyra, right? Yeah. You notice a little bit of a drop in temperature. As the time passes on. The dwarf doesn't really, because I mean you're kind of used to cold environments, and the same with
Yes,
Fenyang.
it's just
Oh,
starting
this-
to feel
this
more
is
comfortable.
Nothing.
Yeah, no.
This is nothing.
Yeah. And yeah, you're continuing, and he presses on until the very last sunlight.
I would say at this point, I'm probably suffering quite a bit now from the extended
Yeah.
climb of today.
Yeah.
Even though I'm used to it, but not with a wound like this. So, yeah.
Right. Should we make up camp?
Gladly.
I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dwarf like holds up his hand and is about to start arguing that we should keep going, and then kind of slightly glances over to the Goliath that lowers his hand, not saying anything.
Hey,
Hmm.
Will people stop doing that? And I storm off.
get some firewood, would you?
Like the angsty teen he is.
Yeah.
Oh, don't say that. You really piss him off.
Thank you, Satan. Yes. I have heard a lot of demon shit. Yes, you have. I don't know why it became a shit talk show.
Well, that was all on you.
I know, I'm tired.
You're
I'm
the-
working off a 4-hour sleep, man.
It is a interesting like field of
Yeah, no.
no.
Let's not go back. Anyway, you guys set up camp, and it's very obvious that he has done this many times before. It is very efficient, and he rolls out a bedroll for himself, and yeah, just
Ooh, I actually have a
crawls down.
bedroll.
Huh?
I actually have
Oh,
a
I
bedroll.
do as well.
Yeah. Does
Yeah.
like 2?
Yes.
Good. Yeah, so he just lies down and gazes up on the Aurora that you can spot from tiny gaps in the
Foliage.
canopy.
Can I do a weather check?
A weather check?
Yeah, I want to see if it's going to rain.
Okay, yeah. Make
Or
me
we
a
can
nature check.
I want an idea. Try to get an idea of what's going on. Ugh.
Ah,
It's not raining right now.
exactly. Yeah.
We're going
not
to
raining.
have weather.
Weather is
weather.
happening.
Yeah, weather is happening.
But it is clear skies above you, except for the Aurora dancing on the night sky.
Mhm.
Alright, so where did you come from? All of you. You seem like a little bit of a, well, interesting group. Thrust together somehow.
Well, yeah. I'm from Centra.
Oh. I'm sorry.
No. Could be worse.
Yeah, that's true. I guess. Right.
And yeah, these two, well,
Great.
I live in the mountains north of Stagwag in Ivory.
Oh, one of the tribes there. Hmm. That is interesting.
He kind of sits back reluctantly. It's very obviously that he doesn't feel comfortable talking about this, but since he has grown a bit closer to these idiots, he does open his mouth and volunteers that I come from the people under the mountains, up far, let's see, east of Ialisa. I can't pronounce that. Sorry.
Alyssa.
Alyssa?
Yeah. Alyssa.
Yeah. Alyssa. Yeah. But it's very obvious that he's not really comfortable talking about it, but that's about what he volunteers. But he kind of stresses the point under the mountain, not
Right,
from
you're
the
a
mountain.
miner?
but no, we
I react to that. I sort of jumped a little bit, like, oh.
What?
Huh.
Did I miss something?
No. Nothing.
Right.
The people do mine, but we
Yeah.
are far more than the miners.
Right.
He
I
kind of
couldn't
pull,
really do that thing without seeing the sun. All of that. Is that the reason why you have that hood on?
he pulls out an apple from his pack and just remembering the analogy he used last time when he talked to Fenyang. Well, I don't know how you live up here without any protection from the oxidizing effects of everything here, and without anything above your head to keep you down.
What do you mean?
Well, everything you live like ants scurrying across the surface of an apple when all the meat and treasures are located below the ground, below the mountains.
Oh, really? How do you guys do you have any kind of animals that you hunt down there, or mushrooms or anything like that you eat, or what do you eat? Sorry, I'm just interested.
He kind of forgets his reluctance to speak about it, just being a bit homesick. There are as much, if not more, of more plants and mushrooms and lichens and animals of every kind below the surface. Up here you have but one world. Below there, every cavern is its own world,
That is
with its own
pretty
unique
cool.
creatures and plant life and loss of reality.
Sounds pretty cool, actually. Right? Well,
He kind of-
anyway. And he just slumps back against his kind of pillow out of just clothes that he has just gathered up, and yeah. Right. I'm thinking we couldn't leave in morning, or if that sounds good.
Should we set watches?
Oh yeah, fuck. I usually don't have people, with me. So I just, try to keep a watchful eye out when I'm sleeping. Pretty difficult, but yeah, sure. Should I take one? Or
2 hours each.
right. Is it okay if I take last one? I'm pretty early in the morning, so
Go for it.
cool.
I'll take the first one then. I'll just stand up and
Oh,
walk off.
well,
Fumbling
the
about,
dwarf.
having to listen to cave stories and talk about shit.
I am so done with this. I'm Emonian. Get it? Because he's a barbarian. Emonian.
Oh dear.
That was so
Oh.
bad.
So much fun.
Yeah, that was horrible. I'm sorry.
And Lyra will take the second.
Okay.
Guys will take dog watch. Seeing as he's the one that sees best in darkness.
Satan,
Yeah.
stop laughing. Stop.
No, he's face palming at the moment. I don't blame him.
Everybody is.
I do not blame him.
Not like this. No. We have to make a emoji for that face palm. Would be amazing. A gecko that was face palm. Yay! Love that.
Wouldn't his palm stick to his face?
Huh.
No, because Because no, it does not stick. It's not adhesive. Everybody thinks
Here we
that.
go again.
It's
We
small
know.
little
We
hairs.
know.
Okay, I'm
We
sorry.
know.
God, this is
Oh.
the stream that keeps on giving. We just learned so
I
much.
know, right? You learn how it is when you
Random
don't have
facts.
a stomach, like me, and yeah, I don't know.
Random facts with Sarah.
Yay! You're creative, make shit up, and yeah. Um, uh, synonym.
Words.
There we go with the words again.
Yeah.
I have first watch.
Yeah, you guys fall
Thank you.
asleep, and I will say that Tom is speaking very inconsistently in his sleep,
Okay.
like me. The night passes on, and I'll say, let's see. Yeah, can somebody make me a 100 roll?
I got it.
Don't roll
Okay.
100. Good. You're fine.
41.
Yep.
It's below 50. That's
You
good.
can all take No, you can't. Oh no, I forgot about
Oh.
the best part. Yes. 41? Yeah, okay. So Fenyang, your shift passes without any specific or particular big things that are happening. So you just wake up Lyra.
Hmm.
Lyra, during your watch, you do notice a little bit, like, the aurora is pretty strong during nighttime, and the lights are kind of bright, but at first it seems like there is some sort of lightning on the sky, but you don't hear any rumbling or anything like that. You don't see any clouds on the sky. You just see this flickering kind of lightning. Like, it is super bright. Yeah.
Well, that's weird.
Is that a scientific term?
Scientific as she gets. Well, then I'll kick the dwarf and wake him up when it's his turn.
You kick the dwarf? Schmuck, wake up, you.
Poke you with an arrow.
Yeah, with the
With
sharp
an
end.
arrow.
Wake up! Wake up!
Well, it doesn't take much to wake him up. So he's been sleeping in his little hood, so he has to turn it around so he can see something.
Aw.
And then he takes his watch with his like spell book in his knees, on his knees, and
Yeah.
doing his stuff.
And you do see quite well during the night.
Yeah.
Quite well. But after a while...
Once everyone's fallen asleep, he takes off his hood as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And you're reading and stuff, and suddenly you also see this flickering light that reflects on the pages of your journal. And you look up to the sky and you see kind of the similar thing, but it is shimmering in a very thick green color on the skies.
Okay. How open is the area we're in now?
Not very. So you just
Okay.
see the light.
Okay.
But it is coming from up above you guys, to the west.
Like, okay, not straight above us, but
No.
okay. He kind of he puts his book away and tries to, like, he doesn't wander far away, but he starts wandering around the outskirts of the campsite. Not as far to get lost, but as far as he's comfortable going out, and tries to find a spot where he can actually see up through the trees and try to make out what this, if this light is coming from the sky down towards something, or vice versa, or
Yeah, you walk a little bit around and don't find anything in the southern parts of the camp, nothing to the west and nothing to the east. But as you start walking towards the north, you reach a really big boulder, and there you can actually sit on top of it, and you have a clear vantage point of the mountains above, which are glistening bright in this thick color. And you notice, I will say that, like, for a visual reference, think Lord of the Rings, when what is that castle called? Morgul?
Siras Morgul.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah,
As that one opens up, you know, the green light and all of that. Yes.
yeah.
That is what it looks like from
Ooh.
somewhere up on in the mountains. You can see that there is a big tower of light just shooting up into the sky.
Oh, he kind of. First of all, since he does not have any sense of directions about ground, he quickly grabs anything he can scratch with, and scratches a directional arrow in the rock towards where this thing is, and then takes up his notebook and tries to sketch approximately where the peaks are and everything.
Yeah.
As well as he can. And once he's done with that, he jumps down from the rock and jogs over to Tom and kind of vigorously wakes him up.
What? I didn't do it. What?
Well,
Oh,
Wasn't me.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's a bit early still, but I
Yeah.
need you to see this. If you could please put your pants on and follow me.
They're on.
Pants are optional, but just follow me.
They're on. He just stands up and just clears his eyes of sleep and follows you. Right,
Yeah.
what did you find now? Any more
Yeah.
fecal matter, maybe?
I think this is more interesting than feces
I
or excrement.
agree to disagree.
Leads him up to the rock and please.
Yeah, sure, all right.
And he climbs up after him, silently making a prayer that hopefully this thing isn't gone, so I make a fool out of myself again.
That one is new. What the fuck is it?
Well, I was hoping you could tell me.
No. That one is new. That is
Can
very
you-
new.
Can you make out a approximately where it is, so that we can perhaps venture forth?
You want to go there? Why?
Of course,
All right.
because it's something that's not normally there, and that's kind of our jam,
All right.
or porridge in this case, maybe.
Looks to be at least. Yeah, I think I might know where it is within a couple of miles. Very hard to tell because it's behind the other mountain peaks, you know, on the other side. So I don't know how far in or out of the crater it is, but it seems to be well between the two big peaks there. Oh fuck, I hope it's not close to
If we
highest
travel
peak.
at night, perhaps it will be easier to track it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. If we see it, we can follow it. But I think I did you perhaps scribble it down or something like that? Could
Oh,
you do that?
he showed the directional arrow that he wrote, and he shows his rudimentary sketch.
Oh, that's pretty actually damn accurate. Yeah, I think it is a little bit west of, or actually it's northwest from a Goliath tribe.
Oh,
Pretty,
wonderful.
I'm pretty good terms with them, but they would not do something like that. I doubt it.
Perhaps they know what it is.
Yeah. At least we can check on them.
I would say that hopefully that we should probably get going straight away as long as we can see it.
No, I'm sorry, but your friend needs to, he needs to rest, even though he's stubborn and pig-headed. Had a friend like that, but, he refused to listen to reason, and, yeah, he's not here anymore. So I'm not doing that to him.
You talking out of character there, Sarah?
No. What do you mean? You mean me?
No, I mean me.
Oh, no. This is not out of character, it's in character.
I know.
Yeah. So,
Well,
but you
that-
should get some rest.
He's still way too excited to
Yeah.
go, so he kind of sits down on the rock again and turns over a new page and starts scribbling and doing that for the duration of his watch before he.
Interesting thing, though, actually. Do you
Well,
notice? Do you notice something? Well, you don't have birds where you're from, but do you hear them? And as he points it out, you notice that the birds are singing just as much as they do during the daytime. He's like just sitting there and just, that's interesting. They're thinking that it's daytime. I think.
In my world, so to speak, the noise of birds or whatever is usually a indication that something is wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Just
Aren't they not
because-
supposed to sing? I thought that
Not
was their
during the day.
they-
Not during nighttime, no. They're usually asleep. You know, have bats and stuff, but I don't see any. I haven't heard any. So yeah, that's a little bit disheartening, I think. Well, anyway.
Mm.
You should head off to... And just when he says you should head off to bed, he interrupts himself, and you notice that the green light disappears.
like that.
Yeah.
That is not good.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Aha! It's spreading.
The aphasia is spreading.
Yes.
Oh.
Right.
Fortunately, we've both seen this and we've
Yeah.
made notes, and it's not a natural occurrence. And are the tracks leading vaguely in that direction?
Do you ask him?
Yeah,
Okay.
he asks. That was all like in character.
Kind of. Yeah. As long as it's
I would say-
northwest. Yeah.
I would say that we can still follow the tracks, as long as they keep heading in that direction. And once
Yeah.
if they deviate, then we can worry about that when we get to that point in time.
Agreed. Well,
But
I'll keep an eye out. You head back.
you
I'll see if
please
something
wake
happens.
me if anything else happens.
Sure. Of course.
And then he heads back and well, yes, it struck me during this whole time he hasn't had his little hoodie thing on.
Oh, okay. What does he look like?
Under the hood, he, well, seeing as he's a Grey Dwarf, it, he's his both his short cropped hair and large beard are almost entirely white, and he's. Well, it kind of depends on how well he sees in the dark. Uh, but his skin is more like ashen color than flesh colored, like it's almost like sickly albino colored
Yeah.
from lack of sun and pigment. But other than that, he's well, generically dwarvish.
Yep. Yeah. So you head off to sleep, and he doesn't comment anything. He doesn't seem that interested.
No,
Just like you, his focus has gone more to the strange occurrence. And
Yeah.
you head off to sleep, and all of you can mark off a long rest.
Ooh,
Hooray!
hooray,
Despite the
hooray.
green, sickening ray of doom.
I have no idea. Missed it all.
Yeah.
Sickening ray of doom. That's nice.
And when you guys wake up, nothing remains of it. You can't see it. So Tom just rushes back, and yep, it's not there anymore. But like you said, I know kind of where we're going. Oh, how are you doing, Fenyang?
I am fine.
Good. I mean, I do know a tribal. Well, you know the village. They do have a shaman. Last time I saw him, at least.
Which village?
Oh, yeah. When you were sleeping, there was strange light coming
Oh, yeah,
from
yeah.
northwest, and he describes it.
Yeah, it kind of pulls out his sketches and describes that when I was on watch, I saw this light emanating from points on his sketches, and I would say that it's a plausible explanation that this light has something to do with the occurrence of monsters and monster-like creatures.
Yeah.
Especially seeing that the tracks we're following is vaguely heading in this direction.
Yeah. So figured out that that's. You see those two peaks, and he points at the drawing. Yeah, I know that there is a tribe of Goliaths that reside there. They're pretty okay. Oh,
I will be no help with Goliaths, in fact. My presence may complicate matters.
oh. Well, in that case, I mean, we can always travel nearby, and I'll let you guys set up camp, and I'll head down to the tribe and try to get their shaman to take a look at you, as well as figure out what the hell is going on, because they might have some input.
Why
No.
would your he looks over towards Fenyang. Why would your people not be pleased to see you? You're one of them, aren't you?
First of all, they are not my people. Second of all, my current situation brings about certain troubles.
Because you're with a human and a dwarf.
No, it is purely to do with me. You do notice I don't sport my adult tattoos, nor my tribal tattoos.
Right, that's true.
The dwarf looks kind of. Uh, he doesn't have a clue what he's talking about. So he's just okay, and that is important.
That's actually true. I haven't.
Tribal tattoos are an indication of your tribe. Adult tattoos are awarded when you pass the adult initiation. They are an indication that you are both adult and a full member of the tribe with all the rights that brings. I have neither.
Right.
I will not offer this information, but if you ask, I am law bound to tell you why.
Or if you won't offer it freely, then we should not ask about it.
If we
If
go
it-
to the Goliath camp, they will ask. You'll hear it anyway. The shaman, if you bring him to me, he will ask, and you will hear it anyway.
Not if
Oh.
we're not there, or if we stick our fingers in our ears.
Well, I mean, the
Yes.
shaman has to help you, right?
Yes, he does,
Yeah.
but he will ask why the tattoos are missing,
Yeah. So.
and he knows I must answer with truth.
Right. Is there any cause to great concern, such as if the shaman, well, when the shaman gets to learn the truth, will the shaman injure you?
No, I do not believe so, but
Good.
he may ask me to leave the mountainside.
Eh. Makes sense. That's why I'm thinking that bringing the shaman to you might be better than going into the town of a couple of.
It really won't make any difference.
Right.
News will spread of me pretty quickly once the shaman leaves.
Right.
Well, first of all, if this is something that you do not want to happen, or you don't want to see them, then that's it's choice you have to make by yourself, my friend. But we still have a quest or a mission to fulfill, and that, in my mind, for my culture, takes precedence over anything personal. But I will not advocate any choice for you. That is entirely up to you.
Well, I agree with you. I agree that my personal situation shouldn't change our plans here. What happens, happens. It's part of the so-called punishment.
Right. All right. How about this? If we follow the trail of this beast, and I know my way toward the tribe, unless unless snow has fallen down in unfortunate places. Sometimes you have to find your way through that. But anyway, because I think that thing that we saw yesterday came from around there. I'm not saying it is from there, but we could always take a detour around if your wound allows it. That's the question.
How far into the mountains are we talking here?
Well, I'm thinking at least it's gonna take 2 days, maybe 3, to reach the village.
Okay.
Yeah, depends on the snow.
I believe we should go to their village. We can provision for the mountains.
Yeah.
You are going.
Yeah, because
You're going
not
to feel the
really-
cold.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
not
prepared.
really.
Maybe, but these others, not for that cold.
Cold.
They do not have the right
That is kind
Nope.
of true.
fortitude for that kind of weather.
Well, my fortitude isn't the problem. My lack of winter clothes are.
Right.
Well,
How
we
about
should
this?
be able to.
How about this? We trek on today towards the mountains. It's not gonna. We're not gonna get onto those latitudes today, but altitudes. But I would say the day after, like tomorrow. So yeah, let's say that we travel today the entire day, and then make up camp, and I'll do my best to find a bear or a wolf or something similar, and kill it, skin it, and all of that. Then you have a cloak.
No, you have to cure a cloak. That takes time. You cannot just
I
wear
know.
the skin.
I know.
We would be better off trading at the Goliath village.
True.
At the same time,
But you
For-
guys are magicians, right?
for us,
What?
it is best I take care of this wound.
Yeah. But I mean, isn't one of you a magician?
Or are you suggesting that I conjure a winter cloak?
No, not per se, but
Conjure some-
maybe just
Conjure some better weather.
well,
It's
Maybe
not
not.
not my area, so to speak.
right.
However, I suggest that we can talk about this whilst we're moving, perhaps.
Yeah.
You really are
And
an impatient
they
little
they
thing,
will
aren't
need-
you?
They will need
What?
tailored clothes, boots
Yeah.
for the mountain.
That is true.
do I know if there are any like dwarven colonies in these mountains, or are they mostly on the west side?
Mostly on the east side.
Oh, east side. Sorry, I
That's okay.
get my east and west confused.
It's okay.
That's why
but,
my socks are on the wrong feet.
but Tom does actually mention, like, well, if we do have luck with us, there might be a trading post about a day from here, something like that. Sometimes the Goliaths and orcs have these little stalls where they, sell their goods, and yeah, we don't have to travel quite as far up, and they don't have to travel quite as far down. I just don't know if it's there right now, but if that makes sense, we can always hope, at least.
We'll work something out.
But But meanwhile,
if we're feeling up to walking straight into the mountains towards whatever it was you saw,
yeah,
That's my suggestion anyway. Feel free to refute my findings.
We'll do that when we get there.
well, my
He said without knowing what refuting means.
Yes.
well, I'm thinking is that it might have affected the tribe somehow, depending on how close it was.
yeah.
So
That's
we
the
might
worst
be
case.
walking in. We might be walking into something really bad.
Well, if we don't walk into if we're cautious with anything that we approach, and if we have the mindset that it might have been corrupted in some way, we should we at least have the upper hand.
Right.
But it's an interesting theory that maybe these things are not either migrating or brought here from another place, but that they are corrupted beings that have already corrupted natural beings from this world. It's an interesting theory.
Well, a
That you-
terrifying one.
That you really just made up, but
Yeah.
yes.
Well, that's the point of theories.
Yeah, let's just let's wing it. Let's go there and see what happens.
All right. Meanwhile,
I'm curious.
you may have
Onward.
this, my lady. And he takes off. He starts to take off his coat and or cape, and hands it over to you.
Oh, thank you, my good sir.
Welcome. Don't want to let it freeze. I do have some manners. Not a lot, but some of them. Anyway, let's go. And yeah, you start walking in the daylight towards the mountains, and I'm gonna say that that's where we're gonna leave it off. And for today,
Oh my
hopefully,
God, we're gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
hopefully, Sir Richard the Great, our
Will,
fourth player, is
Will
feeling
catch up
good.
to us.
And I'm gonna say that yes, he is kind of like just a couple of hours behind you guys, basically. So he's like, I'm coming. Oh my God. Yeah. So
He
he's
overslept.
following- Yeah, he's following the trail, so he's gonna hopefully.
Overslept.
Well, he's not following the trail, but Tom has been given or helped.
leaving arrows.
Leaving breadcrumbs.
Oh, he had second breakfast. That's what it was.
Oh yeah.
Yay! Oh, that's so sweet.
What about second breakfast?
He had to shampoo his hair and
Yes.
Yeah.
put on some extra perfume and
Oh, my
polish his
boots are all
shoes.
muddy.
I am fancy,
Deary me.
and I like it. Yeah, so thank you
They're
everybody
pencil.
who was following today and following along, listening, watching, all of that. Please
Listening to shit talk.
Yeah.
Next time we fight
Yeah.
the Nazguls. Yay!
What?
Was this officially a shit stream? I mean, I'm just asking.
I
It
should have.
dominates a lot of it.
I should have named this episode "Shits and Giggles."
Yeah.
The duality of dung.
Oh, duality of dung. I like that one.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, but anyway, thank you everybody for staying with us, and hopefully we will see you next week when we tackle this strange
Fortress
phenomena.
of evil.
Yes, the phenomena.
I get abused rotten, I expect.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Going to
fun.
be
Gonna be
abused.
all funny.
It's gonna be super fun. So I'm
Lovely.
gonna head over to break screen and we're gonna raid somebody. So stick
Yay.
around for that. And yeah, wishing you all a great week. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
All the funs.
See you later.